Hi, I'm John Krieger. Welcome to Krieger Consulting. Have you ever thought about the distractions in your life? How sometimes you're in a situation where you really are trying to focus on something and you find yourself continually drawn to something else because of outside noises or whatever? This is one of the issues that I've been seeing a lot lately with individuals, and I've been hearing it from, especially from some younger kids that I've had the opportunity to speak to, who just seem to have constant distraction in their lives to where they don't seem to be able to focus on anything. Now, I don't know about you, but as somebody's talking to you, does your mind wander? Do you constantly look for things on your phone and have multiple things going off? You're in a conversation and your phone is buzzing, or you're talking to someone and you find yourself in a situation where all of a sudden you haven't really heard anything that they've said. Think about what's going on in your life and what it's doing to you. One of the things that I think is happening, unfortunately for us, is for many of us, is that we're starting to distance ourselves from ourselves. We're not where we are at any moment. We're watching television while we're on our phone, while we're having a conversation with someone in the room, and we're really not focused on any one thing at a time. Now, the thing that's happening is that I really think that we're becoming conditioned to this. And so what we're doing is we're really harming ourselves because our ability to stay with something for a period of time gets frustrating, and we don't have the tolerance to stay with it. And so what happens is we're constantly looking for something to take us from where we are to somewhere else. And when we get to where we're somewhere else, we don't want to be there either. So, how many of you find yourself exhausted all the time? Well, you're sure you're exhausted all the time. You're always traveling. Think about it for a moment. What I want you to do here this morning is just take a few moments and just focus and just practice. Now, the thing I would say to you is when you start doing this, it feels very weird. It feels very uncomfortable. But the thing that it does for you is it allows you with practice. And this is the tough part. It's not hard to do it. It's hard to practice it because practice takes commitment to it. It takes setting aside some time to actually do it. And sometimes what I even suggest you do is put some reminders around the house so when you see it, you just take a moment and you do it. Now, let me show you what I want you to do. We're going to do just 3 breaths. And the way you're going to take them is you're going to take a breath in, you're going to hold it for a second, and then you're going to slowly, very slowly let it out. So let's try it for a moment. Just take a breath in, hold it, and then slowly, slowly let it out. And one more time. Take a breath in, hold it. Now slowly, slowly let it out. And then one last time. Breath in, hold it for a moment, and slowly, slowly let it out. See, that wasn't hard. And it only takes a couple minutes to do. So every time you see your note or every time you see the reminder, you can just pause for a moment, take 3 breaths, and then go on about your day. So putting it into practice really isn't that difficult and doesn't disrupt your life. The thing is, it's doing it consistently and doing it over some time. Now, I'm sure that you've heard about this. This is not a new thing to many of you. But the thing I would say to you is we very often don't look at the cost of not doing it. And the cost of not doing it is exhaustion, is being frustrated, not being able to pay attention when you want to. And so what we're doing is we really are retraining ourselves to pay attention on purpose to those things that are important to us. And I would really encourage you to think about just trying this on a daily basis, a few times a day if you can. When you're going to go meet with a client, or if you're working with your kids and you have to really pay attention to what they're doing, just do it a couple times beforehand, or even do it with them. Teach them to do it. It's a great way to, quite honestly, I've always heard that, if you teach something, you learn it twice. You teach it when you learn it, but then you teach it while you're or you learn it while you're teaching it. So it's important to me to have you be able to feel more comfortable in yourself, to get more out of your life. And listen, I hope to see you in another video here, and stay with it, practice it, and let me know what you think. You can reach me at KriegerConsulting.com, or you can reach me at john@KriegerConsulting.com. That's my email address. Website, again, is KriegerConsulting.com. Thanks an awful lot for joining me. Be well. Bye-bye now.